Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Average Guy. I'm your host, Mr. Average Guy, and today I've got a little bit of Blackout gameplay for you. Okay, so I don't want this channel just to be about PUBG or Clash Royale, so I thought that what I'd do is I'd get the pre-order down of the Blackout beta and have a little go and basically talk my thoughts through what I think will happen with this game, whether it will be the PUBG killer or will Battlefield come through and take that mantle. We don't know. In the first instance, I wanted to go through a few pros I've got in my mind about this game and why I think it will be a very good game to play. So I've played a few times on this game, and there's just a few things that I've noticed that are just really good, really good about the game. And while I'm talking, I've got a chicken dinner. Well, it's not really a chicken dinner, is it? You can't call it chicken dinner. I've got a win, I should say, in the background. I was playing recently with my mate Greasy on a duos, and we got the victory. I've played now about, I'd say, about 15-ish games, and I've got 2 wins already. So make of that what you will. It's not that big of a gameplay. There's not loads of action. There's a few kills for you there, nice and easy, but something just to look at while I chat away to you. So firstly, I just wanted to raise a couple of good points that I feel are important about this game. There's a few nice little neat things in this game that you'll know if you've played previous Call of Duties. And first and foremost, the thing that I like about this game, and you've already seen it so far, is the smoothness and how it runs. Just simple stuff like jumping through windows and swimming, and when you come out the water, it seamlessly goes from the water straight onto the beach. And if you're playing a PUBG, or if you've played PUBG, you'll notice that trying to get out from that water to the beach is so difficult. Everything slows down, and there's a massive chance of you getting killed at that point. But in Call of Duty and Blackout, there isn't any of that jumping through windows. Simple, just jump through the window like the window wasn't there, smashes you straight in. Watch this here. So this guy, I was like, this guy gonna come up this guy gonna come up this, and he does, but he doesn't die. I've noticed as well when I'm playing this game, don't tend to open doors, just jump straight through windows and smash them, not worried about what's going on. It feels like a real good COD, it feels like a really good Call of Duty to play. There's a couple of things I want to say is playing in areas that we're used to playing in, so playing on Call of Duty and like where we are now is Nuketown, and seeing the areas that you know that you played when you were younger, and on Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, etc, the areas are just great. So it's great and it's strange. So like I was playing on this the other day, and there was a ray. I was playing on a ray, and I could go out. I could go anywhere. I finished playing in a ray. I was playing around the ray, and I just left and just went. It's just mad. It's just crazy. It's just different. Another thing I like is the perks. I enjoy the perks. So there's different types of perks. If you've not played this yet, there's different types of perks like mobility and dead silence, like you'd normally get in a Call of Duty, but they're in this game, and you can pick them up and use them for your advantage. There's a few more where you can find loot. It basically highlights the loot on the map there for you. So there's an array of different perks that are quite neat to use. The game is more based around the Fortnite feel, whereas the backpack doesn't have as much capability as the PUBG one would. As you can see now on screen, the inventory. This takes me into the bit of a few of the cons that I do have about this game so far, and I'm sure it'll get changed in the interim, but in the long run. But in the interim, you've got the inventory is terrible. It brings up on screen. You can't change anything while you're running. You can't basically look while you're changing things to your guns. But I've noticed on the PC version, and a few people who have played PC, that is possible. So hopefully they'll implement that in the Xbox version soon enough. The real difficult thing in this game is to try and do is just change a gun. So, and I think this falls down in PUBG as well. If you release your gun, if you drop your gun, swap it for another gun, I think everything should drop off that gun so you can put it on. I don't think you should have to go into each gun, remove every single attachment to then put them on the new gun. It's frustrating in my opinion that I don't understand the reason behind the way they build the game like that. A few things I want to say again about Call of Duty. Reason I think, and this is a shocker here, the reason I think this is not going to be a PUBG killer, almost getting the headshot off there, is will they just release a new game next year? PUBG is going to be around for a long time, and Bluehole, the makers of PUBG, are going to develop PUBG. They're going to create new maps. They're going to change things up. Will this happen to Call of Duty? Will they just bring out the next game in the franchise and cash in all they can? Or will they keep this game? Will they continue it on a different game? Will they put Blackout like they do with Zombies? Will they just put Blackout on another game? Or are they going to update the map? Are they going to change the map? Straight off the bat, I think they're not going to change the map. Just for the fact that they put all old areas inside the map. That makes me think that they're probably not going to change the map. But stranger things have happened. Another thing about this game that I do find confusing is bullet drop. You can see now I've got a long range scope. And I'm real struggling to find where my bullets are going. I can't see the arc. And I'm used to on Call of Duties that if I aim my gun at someone, it kills them. And obviously because we're all... The maps are so short and so small, I'm expecting it to kill them. But it doesn't. And the bullet drop is just... It's confusing. I think that's it. Even though I've been playing PUBG and Battlefield and I'm used to the bullet drop on them games, this game it's just unusual. And there's a few times that I will put rounds down range and it won't actually be hitting them. It'll be missing them. You'll see in a second where a guy starts running at us and I try to shoot him and basically I can't physically do it. Nice little kill there. PUBG is more realistic than this game. PUBG is completely more realistic than this game. This reminds me of like Infinity War / Black Ops sort of areas and them types of games. And this is what it's about now. So the guy's running. I am hitting behind him, but at the time I couldn't figure out. I get dropped by my friend. He shoots me in the head and then profusely apologizes for killing me. Again, I win this game. Well, me and my friend win this game. In 15 games, I've won 2 games, as I said earlier on. Does that make the game too easy? That's what I want to know. Is it too easy to win? I feel, personally, it is. I think I'm going to get a lot more victories on this game than I have ever done on PUBG. Nice little kill here, ready? My friend's calling them out. Come over the top. Dead. As I say, like, at the same time, when I'm playing PUBG and I'm getting to the last few, my heart is beating. My friend tried to kill me again there. My heart is beating like you wouldn't believe. But in this game, I just didn't get that same feeling. I didn't get the feeling of fear that I could get shot at any point. I always felt I could get away from them if they started shooting me. I just don't know. And armor is very strong in this game. I do like the fact, though, one thing to say is, if you've got level 3, the only ones with a helmet are level 3s. I do like that. Look at the little mini-map top left-hand corner. And my friend's dropped one of the perks or one of the objectives. I can't remember what it is, and it's basically flashing where this last guy is. 2 died to the play zone, and this is that last guy now alive. And we're just trying to figure out where he is. I know he's around a corner, so I decided to push him. Just there, I want to talk you through this last couple of seconds on this game and what happened. I tried to push him. Can't figure out where he is because he's moved away from the circle at the top left-hand corner now. So I think, right, time to drop some concussion grenades and go in the house in case he's straight in there. As I open the door, I hear him run past my left. Watch this for armor. How many rounds I put into him then? But my friend comes around the corner and pops a cap in his ass. So yeah, basically, just to round things up, Blackout is very good. I just cannot see it replacing PUBG, because I feel like next year they'll just bring out a new game. With that in mind, I've got one last thing to say. PUBG is hard, Call of Duty is easy. Does that mean Battlefield will be great? Only time will tell. But hope you enjoyed, guys. If you have, leave a like, and I'll see you soon.